Is this a new playthrough? Oh my gosh, welcome back everyone. We're starting a new playthrough. Hello, welcome to a modded playthrough in Stardew Valley 1.6, version 1.6. When this playthrough is starting, it is version 1.6.5. So there may be some mods that you see that are no longer, or maybe looking a bit different, because that's just the time. Modding right now is changing a lot. It's changing a lot. So there may be some that are redundant, some that don't apply, what have you. But yeah, welcome to a new playthrough, everyone. So glad that you're popping by for the first time if the algorithm is suggesting this video to you, or maybe you're a returning viewer. So welcome. I play a lot of Stardew. I like Stardew Valley a lot, and I can't get enough of it. So we're going to start a new playthrough. I have been spending so much time trying to figure out a mod pack like kit that I wanted to play for this playthrough, and I think I figured it out. So I'm going to talk you through setting up this world, okay? So first thing that I want to start with is this looks a little bit different than vanilla. Down here we have this funny thing, and this is for custom farm map loading. So you can see that I have chosen a farm. It's the Kustenheide. It's very Germanic in nature. I don't actually know how to say that. So if someone knows how to say this phonetically, please, I will not be offended if you correct me or let me know. This farm is a modded farm by Deli XX. I'm not too sure. It has a description which is really cool. It says, Sit beside the fire and watch the smoke rise from distant hearths in a grand coastal heath your ancestors once called home. As the crackling flames cast a warm glow upon the rugged landscape. Isn't that such a wonderful description? So we are going to be using this modded farm, and it will select it right there for us, which is great. We are going to be skipping the intro because this is a modded playthrough. I'm not going to be really focusing on a lot of vanilla stuff. If you're interested in vanilla stuff, I have a perfection playthrough on this channel that I just recently actually completed, which is pretty great. So before we get into the naming and everything, I'm going to come in here. We're going to leave community centers normal. I'm not going to guarantee 1 year completable because we'll talk about that a little bit. Mine rewards are going to be normal because I don't like remixed mine rewards. It messes me up. Spawn monsters on the farm, no thank you. Profit margin, we are going to change. We are going to bump it all the way down to 25%. 25%! I was debating getting a mod for it, but no, 25% is what we're going to do. Not starting with cabins, not doing legacy seeds. So yeah, that's a change here. This is going to be a 25% profit margin playthrough. Our name for this farm, actually, let's start with our farm name. So this Kustenheide farm, its name is actually going to be Saltspray. And I was debating doing Cove. I might just call it Cove because I don't know if you can actually see that on there. Can I highlight all this? No, I can't. But yeah, so I'm going to probably just leave it as Saltspray, and I'll refer to it as Saltspray Cove Farm, which will make sense when we actually load into the game a bit, okay? The name of our farmer, the name of our adventurer this playthrough is going to be Nakoa. Nakoa, because it pays a little homage to some of the indigenous groups around where I live, and I'm not trying to appropriate their culture or anything. It's fantastic. They're a wonderful group of people, and they're so deeply rooted to the land, and that's what I love. So we're going to have Nakoa taking residence on Saltspray Cove Farm, I guess. But yeah, so I was looking around. I have a modded hair kind of kit, which is really cool. Some of this might look familiar to one of my old playthroughs. This playthrough is basically the descendant or the successor of that playthrough. So the playthrough I'm referring to it's called my Mistral playthrough, and it was expanded, Stardew Valley expanded, and Artisan Valley. Unfortunately, Artisan Valley is no more, and I think for the foreseeable future, it is not going to really exist in any shape or form for Stardew Valley 1.6. So that's why I've decided to do this, to create this playthrough. So in that playthrough, we had Mistral Farm and we had Topher. So Nakoa is kind of like Topher's ancestor or descendant, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh no, did I mess up my sound? Maybe. I did kill my sound. But yeah, that's the plan here. Is that like this will be kind of the playthrough to replace that playthrough. because I would love to continue that playthrough, but it's kind of, I can't. Oh, and I might have to redo this because I just fiddled with my, oh no, it's still coming through, never mind. It's still coming through, it's just not coming through for me, sorry, my headphones are kind of finicky. Let me see if I can try reconnect. Hello? Are we back? No, we're not back. That's okay, I'll fiddle with it in a second here. I'll fiddle with it in a second here. I have fiddled with it. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay, cool. Now I can hear everything again. Anyways, so we are gonna make. I kind of wanted a bit of a lighter brown. There we go. Yeah. Okay, the pants. I'm gonna make them a bit darker. And then the shirt I was actually looking at. There's like so many shirts. I don't know. There was one I was looking at, so it might take me a little bit to get to it because I think it's in the 50s. I did like 4 or 5 different testers to try and get this going. Oh no, did I pass already? I did. There it is. This one right here. So this is Nakoa. And I'm debating if I want to add in some fashion sense things, but we'll see. Right now, I'm not going to, not yet, but maybe in a little bit. So Nakoa's favorite thing, I was debating what I wanted to do with this, if I wanted to have fun, but I like it when it's Stardew, because then it has that unwavering connection to the valley. So there we have our custom farm. Here's our farm. Oh, right. And then we have some animals to choose from. So in my last playthrough, I chose the white cat to start with, which was super cute. And I was debating, do I want to do another cat? Do I want to do a dog? And honestly, I couldn't make up my mind. So we're going to go with a different animal. This is a mod here. We're going to have a pet that is a raven. We're going to have a raven pet, which I think is really great. But yeah, I wanted to start this. Once we get into the game, we're not actually going to be playing a lot. This is why this is titled Episode 0. Episode 0, because I'm going to kind of walk through a few things. And I unfortunately don't have my cheats on the cheat mod because I didn't even want to install it. So I think I can bump up this back to what it was, the volume of the music, because the menu music is always so loud. Okay, there we go. The game's loading, it's frozen, which is normal when you're starting up a new save. But I think I can go through Smappy. I think I could pause time here. Yeah, I can pause it here if I want to. Which I might do once it loads in. It's still loading. You can see my mouse. Hello. It just needs to generate all of the mods, like all of the packs. It needs to generate them in the world we're creating. So that's why this usually takes a bit long on the first save. Okay, so you're going to see something funny that happens on the first load in. This is going to be like probably the one and only time you see this. And that's all of those little weird exclamation marks happening. I don't know why that happens when I load in. I think it's just one of the mods that's behaving a little bit weird. Okay, so I need to turn these up just a little bit. There we go. Nothing too crazy, but there we go. Okay, so, and then I just need to set some things up, sorry. I like to have all of those checked, and then I was actually going to zoom out this UI to around 85%. And then you around 90, 85 as well, I think is what I like. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Smappy really quick, and I'm just going to type in world _ freeze time. And it says, okay, time is now frozen because we're not actually playing today. I just want to show you things. So this is the custom farmhouse that comes with the Kustenheid farm. Comes with a dresser, which is really nice. It'll come with the parsnips, which I'm not going to open. There's actually something we can do with this chest. It's not just decorative. It's a little bit buggy, but that's okay. This is going to bother me. I'm going to put that like right there. Okay, but let's go and check out this farm. So you can see I have some mods installed. We're using Vibrant Pastoral. I'm going to zoom out. We're using Vibrant Pastoral. We're using a house mod here. This is Ida's, it's like muted is what it's called. Muted fairy buildings. I actually really like it. So we're going to be using that. I'm not using a UI recolor mod because I'm not a big fan of those. We're using UI Info Suite, of course. Have that back, which is really nice. We're using a mod here called Wear More Rings. I brought back the Wear More Rings. We're using a different mod with big backpacks. So what you can see right now is I'm saying we're using a lot of mods. Well, let me tell you something. Check out the description of this video, because in the description of this video, you're going to see a whole bunch of mods. I actually created a list. I haven't linked them all, but the thing with these mods is that I got, I think, almost all of them, if not all of them, from Nexus Mods. So if you just search the mod name in Nexus, you'll be able to find it. I can go back and potentially link them in a little bit, but what I really wanted to do was kind of showcase this farm a little bit. So what I might do is turn on no clip mode, just so I can walk through things and show you kind of the scope and sequence of this farm. And you can also kind of get a taste of some of the mods I have. So I have a farm cave mod in here, which is really awesome. Oh shoot, I need to update that. I just remembered that I just put the name because it has a different name in Stardrop than on here. So this is tillable soil here. We're probably not going to use this because it's a little too cheaty for me. And this is going to be a workable minecart eventually. And then we also have, I mean, I'm supposed to change. There we go. I'm supposed to change. But yeah, you can, this is like a way to replenish health, which is really nice, and energy. Okay, so with the Kustenheide farm, the Kustenheide, oh my goodness. Okay, let's actually, there we go. I was just trying to no clip. There you can see that there's some nice decorations around. There's a big beach, like big beach here with some random forage already on it. There's already some decorations too, so this is cool because I can actually pick that up and move it. And there's other little hidden treasures, but this is why I wanted it to be Saltspray Cove, because it's very beachy focused. Okay, so I just blasted through the wall there. I'll actually normally come down here. This down here is how you get down to Cindersap. So you can see that there is a minecart system here that's not currently working. We'll have to get it up and running. But there's also a lot of just like added in decorations into this farm, which I think look really lovely, like really cute. So I'm excited to kind of, oh, there's Grandpa's Shrine, kind of explore this a little bit. I'm not going to give too much, but I just wanted to show the scale of the beach, just so you could see what's going on there. And yeah, there's a few other decorations in here. This is old waterfalls. That's not 1.6 waterfalls. So this mod might get an update at some point. But yeah, that's basically the premise of it. Aside from that, let me turn off no clip mode. I think it's off. I can run into things again. Yeah. We are playing with Stardew Valley Expanded. We're playing with Stardew Valley Expanded. And we are also going to be playing with Cornucopia and Wildflower. So if I go into our collections tab, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pages worth of things. These are the vanilla items. 14 pages worth of things to ship. If I go to my food collection, my cooking collection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages worth of things to cook, as opposed to the 1 and a bit pages. And then of course fish, there's a few more, mainly from Expanded. We're also using Distant Lands, so that's why you see some of these here. We're using the Swamp expansion mod. I basically just expanded a lot of places. If you're curious about which expansions I've done, again, it's in the mod list, or you can just watch along and see as we uncover them ourselves. But yeah, this is kind of the mod kit that I set on. No really other changes for these two. I was looking at Mount Vapius. However, I think that would be a different separate playthrough to do that one, because that one's very unique in what it adds to the game. I don't really want to mix and expand it into that one. But yeah, this is going to be my next playthrough. We are going to be exploring Stardew Valley Expanded, plus Wildflower mods, plus Cornucopia, to really kind of bring back that Artisan Valley kind of thing. And I know Cornucopia, it's updating a lot, so keep in mind that when I'm recording this, it's late April 2024. Cornucopia probably has gone through many different updates since then, I would assume, even Wildflower mods. So there may be, if anything, a lot more than what you're seeing here. But also, there's no desktop audio coming through. I just realized that. I'm sorry. There's my voice, but there's no, well, there we go. Like the music, it's not picking up the birdies and stuff. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyways, but that's what I wanted to say. I hope you're excited for this playthrough. I'm really excited for it. If this is your first time visiting, I know my audio is quieter than normal. My audio on my videos is like maybe 2/3 the audio volume of a typical video, and that's quite intentional. I like having a softer audio, and I think a lot of people who watch me kind of prefer it, or at least are indifferent about it too, because like my videos are meant to kind of just keep you a little bit occupied, keep your brain in one place. Some people exclusively watch, some people like to, they fall asleep to it. Some people do it while they're doing chores or working, right? So I intentionally having my audio a bit lower so that it's a bit more vibes, soothing, what have you. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to say I will see you in episode 1. until then, thanks for coming by. Check out the mod list in the description. It will be in every episode. I'll see you in episode 1. Bye bye for now.